Hello, and thank you for joining us. Today we'll be playing The Binding of Isaac challenge number 8, which is called Cat Got Your Tongue. It's an ironic name, you'll figure out about it in a second. So, first of all, we start as Blindfolded Isaac, which basically means we cannot shoot tears, we cannot be affected by any tear effect items, even Brimstone. But to counteract that, we start with Guppy's head, Guppy's tail, and Guppy's hairball, which basically gives us Guppy transformation from the very start and sets the mood for the whole game. That's what I meant when I said it's ironic that the challenge is called Cat Got Your Tongue. The overall goal of the run is gonna be to defeat Mom, which is the most common, I'd say, enemy, the goal enemy to defeat for these challenges. So it shouldn't be too hard. There's some luck chance here. As you can see, I was really lucky to get a Crawl's face, but the item was not as great. And the whole concept of the run is gonna be that you start with Guppy's hairball and Guppy's head, and those are the two things that are gonna give you damage, allow you to deal damage to the enemies. And as you can see, the Guppy's hairball starts very small, but every time I kill enemies, it gets bigger and bigger, up to 5 times if I'm not mistaken, and it increases both the size and the damage that it deals per tick. I'm trying to utilize a different method than just swing it back and forth. I'm trying to rotate it around me to deal more damage, and I've already got to my first boss, which I could take care of. This Larry Jr. Yeah, and here, as you can see, all the flies that I had, blue flies, have already gone. So I need to use the Guppy's hairball to deal damage and spawn extra flies to take care of the boss here. I'm trying to rotate. It's a bit hard, so I'm getting hit here, but I take care of the boss. I'm a bit unlucky here. I get the box. You can get better items. But in the box, I get a very useful trinket, which is this one, Lucky Rock. During the run, it is very hard to get coins because you cannot shoot, you cannot get rid of the fires, you cannot get rid of the poops. So it's very hard to get extra coins. And this trinket allowed me to get a lot of coins that I'm gonna be using in the game. I quickly find my secret room here with a lot of coins. I think I start with 2 and now I'm at 15, basically ready to buy something from the shop. And I have keys. Remember, there are no treasure rooms, so I'm just checking in the shops. There's Pandora's box. It's not worth spending 15 pennies here, because for 15 pennies, 15 coins, I'm just gonna get 2 soul hearts, and I'm almost at 12 hearts here, so it is pointless. Of course, I'm gonna get hit here. It's really difficult when the enemies are appearing and disappearing. It's quite hard to take care of them. But if you position yourself correctly, Guppy's hairball is deflecting and protecting you from some of the missiles. As you can see, I'm trying to rotate here and kill the enemy quickly. And even the troll bombs destroying rocks give me a lot of coins here. Yeah, fighting the slow enemies they're getting close to is very easy with the big hairball. I do not have a bomb here. I really want to get rid of the chest, the stone chest, destroy it so I can get the items and a lot of the stones around so I can get even more money. So I'm thinking about going to the shop, but I decided to clear it fully first because there's a chance of getting a bomb, and as you can see, I do get a bomb here. And I just go to get everything out of the stone chest and get extra coins from destroying the stones here. You can see I'm very rich. Most probably, if you do not have this trinket, you're not gonna be as rich here as I am, but do your best to get some coins and clear as much of the rooms as possible so you can have all the money that you need for buying a lot of interesting items. And again, as you do not have treasure rooms, you're gonna be heavily relying on boss items that you're getting, the devil or angel deals that you'll be getting, and the shop that you'll be going through. So coins are going to be very valuable here. Now jumping onto the next floor to see what awaits us. Basement 2, I go through, nothing too crazy here. As you can see, the hairball starts small onto the floor, but it gets bigger with all the enemies that I'm killing. I get very lucky with coins again. I'm almost at 30. And I get to my first job. Habit is a gargantuan upgrade here because it allows us to use Guppy's Head every single time we get hit. And as I have a lot of money, I just clear all of the shop and get forward. My second boss is Monstro, and as you can see, I'm having an extremely hard time here. I'm gonna getting hit a lot here because I need to get very close to him to be able to use the hairball here to deal damage, to spawn flies, and every time I get hit, Habit is helping me with charging my Guppy's Head and giving me more flies, giving me more damage basically. And yeah, I just say screw it, I take some damage and I take care of the Monstro to get an item here. And with the item, I'm not that lucky. I get a coin purse, which is basically some peels here. I get Pretty Fly, which is amazing for protective purposes. I get a speed up and I get lucky there. I also get a Devil Deal with Ghost Baby, and I'd say getting familiars is one of the ways to break the game and be able to go through the challenge with much more ease. And we are in Catacombs 1. Now, as you can see, the hairball I had has decreased in size, but I do not care about this much anymore. I'm using the familiar to hit the shots, and it gives me more flies to work with, which deal extra damage, so I clear everything much easier. And here I'm using the hairball, trying to make it bigger, but it's kind of pointless. And because I have the rock here, the trinket that gives me coins for every destroyed rock, I'm using it to get rid of the bunch of the rocks there. And we found the shop here. As you can see, a combination of tears and the flies taking care of everything. I get a battery here, but Lucky Rock is better. The shop has Mom's Purse, which helps me in the future as well. Nothing else here. And our second boss is here, and we're fighting. Honestly, this is quite hard of a boss. I never get to fight it without taking any damage because it's just charging towards me. I'm trying to dodge away and hit it with the tears, but I'm not that great at it. I'm taking care of it and getting another familiar, Little Steven, which is always welcome. I get into a Devil Deal. Unfortunately, it's just Krampus, nothing necessarily useful that I can get from it, so I'm just trying to make it quick, taking some damage, getting the lump of coal, but it's useless. So next floor, just trying to explore everything, and I'm getting a lot of chests thanks to Guppy's Tail and a lot of money. I'm being very lucky, but I don't have keys, so I go to explore 4 keys for this chest. And another option of getting very rich here is gold poops, and because of Guppy transformation I can fly, and because of the familiars I can destroy the poops here, shooting at them. Now I'm around like 50 coins, which is amazing. Usually you don't get to have this much money during the challenges. I check the curse rooms as well, hoping for something. I find Pandora's box one more time here, and because we're in Catacombs now, I decide to use it to get a boss item. I double check everything first to make sure that there's nothing else that I'm leaving, just in case. I get the peel, caffeine peel, which is speed up, which is nice because we need the speed, we're struggling with speed. I get another Bombsar key, which is fine, I don't necessarily need it right now. I'm using my bombs and finding some more coins, some more bombs. I'm using the Bombsar key here because I got 2 more bombs that I could take there. I'm just moving forward. This might be possibly the worst room that I found during this run. These enemies are hard to hit, especially if you do not have shooting familiars. They are just destroying you. You cannot hit them with Guppy's hairball and kill them quickly, so it's a suffering for me. I checked the shop here. In this shop, honestly nothing that useful, so I have a lot of money and I decide to take the only item that is somewhat decent here. It's the little baggie, nothing too crazy, but yes, something to take. Another item might help us in the future. I take the soul heart. I check the arcade here, but my arcade is very poor. Some coins and that's it. I find the ultra greed here. Sorry, not ultra greed, ultra envy. And I fight. I quickly take care of it. I just keep my distance and let my familiars take care of it. I get the left hand, which is amazing. It's gonna be crucial, and because we have space, I just take it. It's gonna give us, because we spawn so many chests, it's gonna give us a higher chance of being teleported to an angel or devil room. And I find the secret room here. More money. Honestly, I'd appreciate some bombs. Here, nothing too crazy. I'm just taking care of it quickly. I just want to share this with you because I get another Guppy item here with a chest. Guppy's paw. Honestly, not really useful at this moment because I have a lot of health, so I decide to leave it there for now. Yeah, I don't take it afterwards anyway. Yeah, I just want to share this, that the spiders are just dying here very quickly to my familiars. Yeah, so I get another box here, another chest with some spiders, and I fight Mega Fatty. Here I get hit, which procs my item, my habit, which allows me to use Guppy's head one more time. That's extra damage, and I don't mind some half a heart damage. I have a lot of hearts. I'm trying to dodge and also hit my shots with the familiars, because each shot creates a spider, blue fly, that attacks the enemy. Basically makes things much quicker. As you can see, I'm not even using the hairball anymore. It's kinda redundant. I get a health up here. I definitely take it. I go out, try to find the super secret room here. I don't find it, and I decide to just go. Honestly, I don't even use the bomb there. So, next floor, again, I'm not even using anything, and I find the goat head here, which is another big addition. So, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find the room here, devil room, because we use devil rooms, not the angels. So yeah, that's another big one. Big item that I get here that makes me, partially, helps me to win. And yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the fires, hoping that I'll get either a soul heart, maybe some coins, and I get transported to devil room. And it hurts my heart that I cannot take the brimstone here, so I just take the Gimpy and leave. I get to the shop, I get PhD here. We're quite deep into the run, but I still take it because I have a lot of money here and I don't necessarily have anything to spend it on. I get a speed up, which is huge. Believe me, this is huge when you're trying to play this challenge. And we get a horrible boss fight here. We got two bosses that we need to take care of. The damage, honestly, is very low here. That's why we get hit a few times. And because we're just shooting with the familiars, it's pretty hard to aim and hit, and the shot speed doesn't increase. Damage is the same, so basically they don't necessarily scale with us. So yeah, we have the same damage and attack speed with the familiars we had like 2 floors ago. The only good thing is that it is spawning flies, and I'm just imagining not having these familiars here. It would have been a hell, and I would have definitely died much earlier into this fight, into the boss fight, because they're charging you. Guppy's hairball would have been an absolute horror to use against these two gentlemen here, or gentlewomen, I don't know, not judging. Yeah, so I'm just trying to move around, trying to take care of both of them actually. I don't know, I was not focusing one of them, but I'd suggest focusing one. It might make the fight easier and possibly quicker. But I get rid of the bosses. Do not get a good item here after the boss. It's Magic 8 Ball, nothing crazy. I get a peel, full health peel, kind of pointless. But I also get a Devil Deal here. Uh, and going in, I remember one more time that I can take the Brimstone, hurt, getting hurt, one more time, leave to the next floor. As you can see, things have become a bit easier, but I still get hit here. I find a shop, and in the shop I find BFF. This is one of the must-have items. Look at these chonkers that I have right next to me. BFFs and also Hive Mind, those two, whenever you find in a shop, do your best to get it during the challenge. They are gonna make your day, they are gonna make or break your game. I find the grid here. Honestly, I want to just stand there and shoot it because the Guppy's Hairball is big enough to block his attacks, but he starts shooting me from another angle and I get hit, I think. So I decide to move. No, I don't get hit. I just stood there and killed it without even moving. I get more coins, but honestly, it's kinda useless already. I'm very far into the run and I don't need extra money. But I'd say where this build sucks a bit is with enemies that move a lot or teleport. For example, these ones, I'm having a very hard time hitting them with my familiars. Even when I have Little Steven with homing tears, it is pretty hard to hit them, and thus I'm not even able to spawn the flies. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm not trying to take any damage, but at the same time I'm trying to deal damage, so I kill it with Guppy's Hairball here. Yeah, and I'm looking around thinking about full clearing, but I understand that there's no point in it. And I get into the mom fight. The fight itself is not too hard. I use pheromones here, which helps me a bit to get rid of the smaller monsters that mom spawns. The whole point in this fight is gonna be for me to try to take as little damage as possible, hit as many shots with my familiars as possible, so I can spawn flies, which will take care of the mom. Yeah, and as you can see, it is not too hard. I wouldn't say it's hard at all. The only thing that I'm a bit worried about is gonna be mom's foot stomping on top of me. Because I have so many familiars right next to me, it's pretty hard to see the shadow of mom's foot. So I'm definitely getting hit here once or maybe even twice because of that. But other than that, it's not a big problem. Guppy's Hairball, because it's so big, it's helping us take care of some of the damage that we're dealing to mom, especially when the hands pop up and try to hit us. Yeah, I get hit here twice, but I used Guppy's Head in between of each, so it gives me extra flies, take care of the enemy even quicker. If you get habit in this challenge, remember to use it every single time when you get hit, because you don't know when you're gonna be hit again. It might be right 1 second after you've got hit previously. So yeah, it's not a big fight, it's not a hard fight, so I'm taking care of it quickly. Some of the great items are like, as I said, habit, there's the battery, there's 9 volt that will make you be able to use Guppy's Head multiple times in a single room. If you find BFFs, if you find the Hive Mind, make sure to take them, they're must-have in this run. And as you can see, the run is over. I check my Devil Deal, I get another Guppy item, that cat, but we're done here. Get another one Guppy's Collar, but as we're done with the game here, there's nothing more left but to take negative and to take the cup here and unlock the Rune of August. I'm gonna say that's it. Thank you very much for joining and watching till this point. Make sure to subscribe and leave some comments about how you passed your runs and challenges. I'll be happy to take a look at those and know more about it. And let me know about the challenges you'd like me to go through and post about. Until then, thank you very much and have a great day.